Rumor has it who, 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 rumor has it. Okay, that's enough. All right, y'all know what it is, and we're about to get to the rumor report. Let's get it, lame-o.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of the Blue Brand, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Becky Lynch retires, Kevin Owens out indefinitely, is Drew McIntyre injured again, the WrestleMania set looking huge, what is The Rock cooking in his latest IG post, spoilers, a new WWE champ has been crowned, what happened after Smackdown, is John Cena reviving the spinner title, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Now, as always, we won't recap the whole show, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good, as number 1, teasing an Orton vs Nick Aldis match. Last night's tease of a Randy Orton vs Nick Aldis match was handled well, as WWE scrambles to find a new opponent for the Viper following Kevin Owens' announcement that a serious neck injury is keeping him off WrestleMania. The segment played out well and it seemed organic, a significant achievement as this storyline has been rushed due to KO's unexpected exit from Mania, and it did play off Orton's recent return to hearing voices when he hinted Aldis' wife may incur the wrath of the Legend Killer. Randy Orton's line was, "If you don't deliver a match for yours truly at WrestleMania, I can't promise I'm gonna apologize to Mickie James after what I'm gonna do if I don't get my match." Now, even if Aldis doesn't compete and instead picks a new opponent, which could potentially be Solo Sikoa, the potential for a match has to have Aldis fans drooling in anticipation, as this will be his first ever match in WWE.
Or he could be facing Solo or Mr. Black, Selena Vega's husband, it all depends, right? But if Nick want to face Randy, I'm down with it. Shoot, we'll see. We'll see.
Number 2, good intrigue with Legado del Fantasma. Now, does anyone really care about Legado del Fantasma? While the group is less meaningful than the Latino World Order, that could change with the intrigue fans have seen over the last few weeks, with Andrade taking a hand in guiding the faction in a new direction. Whether it works is up to how much time WWE invests in it, but it has the potential to take a talented group and turn them into something, well, besides jobbers.
Yeah, I don't know what his plan is, but whatever they're trying to plan for him, shoot, should we be invested? Probably not.
Number 3, Rey Fenix vs Humberto Classic. Rey Fenix is a potential megastar, and while defeating Humberto is no major accomplishment, no offense to Humberto, but the match gave fans a close-up look at Fenix's magnificent abilities in the ring, in part due to Humberto's ability to work and sell for him.
Yeah, that was a good match. That was a really good match. But where's the rest of the members? That's why. Oh, I see him. Okay. Yeah. It was a good match, though. I just didn't see the other two, but yeah, it was a really good match, though. I miss Elektra Lopez, though. I wish he was there.
Number 4, Cody Rhodes Microphone Maestro. Cody Rhodes really is a master on the microphone. Now, we weren't 100% convinced until last night's promo, where the American Nightmare took what could have been a white bread babyface promo, but turned it into a lesson in how to hold the audience in the palm of your hand. We also love how WWE had all of the championship history in physical form laid out in front of him. It was honestly a great touch.
Yeah, that was cool, but I would rather for Cody to sit out on this one, just like Cena, just be absent until WrestleMania, But cool presentation, but should have stayed home that day.
And the Damian Priest Drew McIntyre brawl. Now, unlike Charlotte and Tiffany and LA Knight vs Jacob Fatu, the Drew McIntyre vs Damian Priest brawls have been effective because each superstar has looked strong, as opposed to looking like a victim, and their intensity of their violence has whetted fans' appetite for the Mania match.
Yeah, well, I kind of would like a little bit of back and forth. Like, I hate the fact that Drew took out Damian Priest like twice that night. You know what I mean? But they make Damian look kind of weak. You know what I mean? That parking lot brawl was cool, but it's still, I need a little bit of back and forth. You feel me? I would like it if it was back and forth. I don't like the fact security keep holding Damian back when he's trying to get his payback on Drew. You know what I mean? I would like it if it was a little bit of back and forth, just like they're doing with Punk and Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. But again, I do think people are interested and invested in Damian Priest versus Drew. But it has to be a no-holds-barred or a street fight, because if it's not, then what we got here? So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens this summer. I mean, WrestleMania. We'll see what happens.
But that was a good what about the bad is number one, why is the IC champion competing for the tag titles? Or why is Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria challenging for the Women's Tag Team titles? While it's obvious this challenge will lead to a Lyra vs Bayley program, it's a sad reminder that the Women's Tag titles are a complete afterthought, and WWE sees them as a prop for getting over singles programs rather than building the tag division.
And you wonder why they ain't shit with those titles. I mean, it's obvious that people don't want to see that. They want to see this. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Liv and Raquel. Even the polls said that this was not the right booking. So there you go.
And does it really feel like Mania? This year's WrestleMania just feels a little bit off. Not only due to what some fans see as a lackluster card, but the lack of a strong build. Last night's show was no different, and fans can only hope that WrestleMania rises above what looks like a largely mediocre card. I mean, we only have one stipulation for the whole event. This is WrestleMania, for crying out loud. At this point, it doesn't feel like WrestleMania is in 6 days' time. It feels like it's still a month away. Do you guys feel the same?
You motherfucking right?
Now, there was nothing downright ugly. Smackdown did use its 3 hours effectively, despite the build towards WrestleMania coming up a little short. Hopefully, they're going to go all in on the Go Home show next week, and we will see the return of John Cena. What do you guys think of the Blue Brand this week? Let us know in the comments down below. Now, let's move on to the news. Now, first story looks at Kevin Owens out indefinitely. At top of today's news is a major update on Kevin Owens, who recently informed fans that he can't compete at this year's WrestleMania against Randy Orton due to a serious neck injury. But now Fightful Select has an unfortunate update, as Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp has confirmed that Owens' surgery actually hasn't taken place yet. Those we spoke to in WWE aren't expecting him back in 2025 and say it's quite possible he will miss next year's WrestleMania. Now, despite the Observer's report that Owens underwent surgery on April 7th, whatever the case, we send our best wishes to Kevin Owens for a speedy recovery, and hopefully the match against Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber wasn't his final match ever in WWE.
Hey, y'all go check out that interview with Chris Van with Kevin Owens. That interview is really good. You should definitely check it out. It's a really good interview. It was good. You should check it out. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can watch it, but it's really a good interview. So make sure you guys watch that, okay? Pray for Kevin Owens, man. Pray for him.
Next up, Becky Lynch retires. Now, it seems that Becky Lynch appears to be done with wrestling altogether, at least if some recent comments should be taken at face value. Lynch appeared on the Ultimate Improv show on Friday and addressed WrestleMania 41. It's WrestleMania season, isn't it? I'm not wrestling anymore. Maybe one day, but not right now. But my husband is. Now, Lynch signed a new deal with WWE, and while she continues to hint that she may not return to wrestling, it seems unlikely that Becky would have signed a new deal if she felt like she was through with the grappling game. However, she may have changed her perspective on things during her time off the road and being a mother. Perhaps she's very satisfied with being a full-time mother and seems content that she's done all that she's ever wanted to do in the WWE, even main event WrestleMania. Do you guys think that Becky Lynch is fully retired? Let us know in the comments down below.
Look, I don't know if it's true or not that she's retiring, but however, if she is, I respect her decision just because, being a mom is more important than you coming back to work, okay? But the reason why I want Alexa Bliss coming back is because we got a storyline we need to finish, all right? Listen, everybody saying, no, come back and get Liv Morgan. Nah, we got Alexa Bliss, okay? I know everybody's saying that she ain't coming and all that, but she might, though. You never know. She might. And if she do come back, watch out, because here comes Sister Abigail. Ooh, shiver me timbers. But, hey, listen, Becky being a mom is much better than her coming back in the ring, knowing that these bookings are getting out of control. Okay, I think Becky Lynch can speak for all of us to say, hey, WWE ain't going so good right now. Let me just sit out on this one. I know how y'all treating Charlotte, so it ain't no point in me coming back when y'all booing her, but you won't boo me. So, might boo you, but never know. You going after the Intercontinental title when Lyra should be elevating it? Yeah, I would boo you too. But, hey, that's just me, though. I understand. Hey, listen. Becky winning the Intercontinental Championship, that's cool, but is it really? when there's other women in the back that could have elevated that title? Nah, I ain't fucking with that. Nope. Okay. Nope. But let's get back to the video.
Next up, Drew McIntyre injured again. Last night's brutal brawl involving Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest gave fans an idea what to expect at WrestleMania, but it also harkened back to another brutal spot involving McIntyre, his 2024 Hell in a Cell match against CM Punk, where Punk busted him open with a toolbox, leading to McIntyre needing 16 staples to close it up. McIntyre was busted open on Smackdown, and coincidentally it happened in the same spot on his head that Punk split open. PW Insider reports that the gas shouldn't keep Drew out of action, which is good because WWE is already dealing with the loss of one major match, that being Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton.
Hey man, if he's saying that his eye is okay, then his head is okay as well. He'll be fine.
Next up is John Cena reviving the spinner belt. Could the WWE Universe see the return of John Cena's spinner version of the WWE Championship? Well, Cody teased this on Smackdown when he showed the fans what the Undisputed Championship could look like if Cena wins. Would you want John Cena to bring that belt back if he captures number 17? Next up, the WrestleMania set looking huge. While WWE fans have mixed feelings about this year's WrestleMania card, the WWE appears to be sparing no expense regarding the show's set, with a recent photo suggesting the stage will be huge. Now expect to see more photos as this week progresses, and you can be sure that we'll have the latest look at things along with any last minute news and rumors about WWE's biggest show of the year. Next up, the WWE Women's Tag Team Titles match, official. Fans will finally know who will challenge the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team Championship, as Bayley and Laura Valkyria won a tag team gauntlet to earn their right to fight for the titles. However, a big botch happened during the match, as although the Women's Tag Team Gauntlet match gave the Women's Tag Division some much needed television time, there was an awkward spot where Piper Niven charged Laura Valkyria, and Valkyria was supposed to pull the rope down so that Piper would fly right over it. But instead, the spot went very wrong, looking downright awful, and reminded us of that spot where Titus O'Neil got caught in the ropes during his Royal Rumble elimination. Next up, the latest rumor on Alexa Bliss's return. Now it's time for what's becoming a reoccurring theme in Alexa Bliss's career, her fondness for teasing fans via social media that she's returning soon. The latest rumor can be found on her Instagram stories, where she posted a video and told fans,
"I have a busy week.
Do you? I mean, I feel like you always
Thursday,
do.
no boo. Vegas Friday."
A Ringside News commented on the rumors that Alexa Bliss is still slated to return alongside the Wyatt Six, Bray Wyatt's mysterious faction that is yet to fully materialize on WWE programming. The storyline has been delayed several times, but insiders say it's still in the works and Bliss is expected to be a central part of it. Now, with next week's Smackdown being held in Vegas, fans will be watching closely, especially since it's the last episode before WrestleMania. Do you think Alexa Bliss will show up next Friday, and if so, will the Wyatts be there?
I doubt it, but we'll keep an eye on it though. I mean, hopefully she'll pull up, but we gotta wait and see. I mean, Liv and Raquel gotta pull up in order for that to happen. We'll see.
Next up, WWE forced to cut the feed. Now it seems that another attire malfunction has occurred on SmackDown, leading to a scramble to keep the blue brand family friendly. A Sportskeeda reported that Tiffany Stratton suffered a slip-up, resulting in a brief blackout. But this isn't the first time that WWE has been forced to cut the feed due to Tiffany Stratton's attire. You might recall during a match with Candice LeRae, the same thing happened due to Tiffany's attire.
It's booby time. Boobies!
Next up, a spoiler as a new WWE champion crowned. Now there's a spoiler concerning the Women's Speed Championship, so skip to our next story if you're actually heavily invested in this title. There is a new Women's Speed Champion as NXT superstar Sol Rucker defeated Candice LeRae for the title. Congratulations to Sol on this title win. Next up, what is The Rock cooking? Now we haven't seen the final boss ever since his appearance at Elimination Chamber, where John Cena sold his soul and turned heel in front of Cody Rhodes, beating him down. Whilst many are still anticipating The Rock to make an appearance at WrestleMania 41, as there's still no clue as to what he has to do with John Cena's heel turn, he posted a video of himself solving a Rubik's Cube on his Instagram stories. But interestingly, in that video, he's wearing a New Japan Pro Wrestling t-shirt. Now since The Rock is on the TKO board of directors, could he be signaling at a collab between WWE and New Japan Pro Wrestling? Next up, who is inducting Lex Luger into the Hall of Fame? Now, who is inducting Lex Luger into this year's WWE Hall of Fame class? Fans, not to mention Lex, have been asking who would do the honors for the total package, as Luger has made it known that he'd love to have his longtime friend Sting to induct him, and if possible, Diamond Dallas Page as well. Now, unfortunately, with Sting being under contract to AEW and WWE and AEW relations being at an all-time low, it didn't look good for the Stinger showing up. Sadly, that's the case as Sportskeeda is reporting that DDP will induct Luger. However, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing because Page has helped Luger with his physical impairments, as Luger suffered a freak injury several years ago that paralyzed him to the point that Lex couldn't even stand up. But thanks to DDP, he now can. Also, WWE announced that The Undertaker will be inducting Michelle McCool, which makes sense because that's her husband. Shawn Michaels will be inducting Triple H, and CM Punk will be inducting the first ever match to enter the Hall of Fame, the match between Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13, which is no doubt going to be one or two on the greatest ever WrestleMania matches of all time.
I find it kind of weird that they're inducting Stone Cold and Bret Hart again. It's especially for a match when they could be inducting other people, but whatever.
And finally, what happened after Smackdown. Last but not least, John Cena had best be prepared because Cody Rhodes unveiled a new move after Smackdown went off the air. The American Nightmare took his suit off, then kicked it old school by showing his version of Scotty 2 Hardy's iconic move, the Worm. A move that Alpha Academy's Otis has also taken a new height. There's no word if Cody will use this as a setup for the Crossroads, but as we know, when the cameras go off, nothing is taken too seriously.
All right, that's enough. So that's your rumor report right there. Like I said, I don't know if Alexa Bliss is coming back, and I don't know if Becky Lynch is coming back, and I don't know if Drew is going to be out. I doubt it. But Nick pulling up, I don't know. On Randy Orton, I don't know. Okay? But however, I do know this. WrestleMania is this weekend, so make sure you guys choose which one you want to watch, whether it's night 1 or night 2. They're on Peacock. I'm watching night 2 because I got to watch the Fatal 4-Way between Dom, Finn, and Penta and Braun Breaker, because to me and to my supporters, that's the main event we need to see. And of course, you got your Cody Rhodes versus Cena, so you know we got that. Everything else, get the fuck out of here. Poor booking, in my opinion, okay? So don't forget, Stand and Deliver, NXT at 1 p.m. afternoon. Make sure y'all watch that because that's going to be bigger than WrestleMania. 2 nights? Fuck that. We got 1 night of Stand and Deliver. Well, 1 afternoon, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys are not at work, but y'all better make sure you watch Stand and Deliver because I am going live that day. Even though I should be working, I'm going to watch that pay-per-view because that's bigger than night 1 of WrestleMania, and that's a motherfucking fact, paid or stone. So make sure you guys watch Stand and Deliver because it's going to be a slobber knocker. So y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll see y'all then. Even though I got more videos for y'all through the week, just remember that tomorrow at 1:30, me and G-Man will be having fantasy booking, and we will be talking about our predictions for WrestleMania 41 Night 1 and Night 2. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. Make sure you turn on the notifications, and if you subscribe, and make sure your friends watch too, because we are about to give y'all the type of prediction that y'all need to hear, and I guarantee you it's gonna be mind-blowing. Okay? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, all right? I'm out.